Hey friends, here's another news article from Yahoo News.
Outrage flooded a local police department in North Carolina after cops placed an ailing canine German Shepherd named Pac-Man into a shelter instead of allowing him to retire with his former handler. The police canine, aged 7, has been sleeping in the kennel at a shelter since November last year, despite his former handler Nathan Ingram offering to buy him. Ingram worked with Pac-Man for the past 3 years with the Dunn Police Department in North Carolina, but he had been on light duty, recovering from an injury in October last year. Ingram offered to cover the cost for Pac-Man, who has had joint pain and suffered from anxiety, if he was allowed to retire and live with him, but Dunn Police Chief Kerry Jackson refused. What are your thoughts on this?
Okay, hold on here a minute. I want to look at this statement. We're not going to get into the back and forth, Jackson told the news outlet. Well, Madam Chief, or whatever, why don't you want to get into the back and forth? Because I feel like the root of all this lies right in the middle somewhere of this back and forth. So, Nathan missed a photo shoot, and that made you mad, didn't it? I just wonder, did you personally tell him when this photo shoot was, or did you pass that job off onto someone else? Did you talk to Nathan and ask him why he missed it? Maybe he had a doctor's appointment. No, you just got mad and took the dog out of retaliation. And you know who that hurt? That hurt Pac-Man. That's who that hurt. And that's who it's still hurting today. But I doubt that you care, because you're just there to serve yourself. You say you want to serve the community, but the community has spoken. Everyone knows you're doing the wrong thing, but you won't admit it, because you've got that type A personality. That same type A personality that you had back in 2012, and I see nothing's changed. Remember all the accolades you got and how proud you were when you became the first female chief of police? I bet that made you proud. Well, how does it make you feel now to know that you're going to be the first female to make it look bad on all the females in high positions? Because that's what you're doing right now. But you can still redeem yourself right now if you drop your pride and do the right thing. You got a 7-year-old canine with joint issues that he's been treated for about a year and a half. Yet you're going to throw him out in the field or put him back in training. What's going to happen when that dog steps down on something and hurts his leg again? You know who's going to be to blame for that? You are. You and that vet. What are you going to do then? Put him on some pain meds till he's able to walk again and then do the same thing? I hope nobody does that to you when it comes time for you to retire. Why don't you respectfully retire Pac-Man and let him live the rest of his life in a happy home like he was, what he's used to, where he wants to be, with who he wants to be with. My God, you've been offered everything. That's what makes it look so bad. That's what makes it look so spiteful. Now, if you or one of your people hears this and wants to take it down for bullying or hate speech or whatever, I want to tell you something right now. I don't have a hateful bone in my body, and I love everybody. But I really hate the things that I'm seeing out of you right now. But I will pray for your soul and pray you do the right thing. I'm so glad we live in a free country and we have freedom of speech and we can voice our opinion. And that's all I've done here this evening. I've voiced my opinion. Everybody's got one. And you know what they say. It is what it is.